Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. From SoFi Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down, Stewart. He finds his man, complete. It's Burgess. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Look at this Arizona defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Stewart sets to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. They take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down there to pick up the 25. The first drive here, the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, and it won't be the last.
Opportunities on the perimeter because that would draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receiver will get involved as this game goes on.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run with Burgess. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. For the Rams at 9 and 6 now. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7. This is Burgess. He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Stewart. That's called Cooper McCoy. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys. Because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence. Show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
The field goal unit, they're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this will split the offense. It's right down the middle. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Not just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play, but they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right? To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. First down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle they go. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll look to throw now on first down. He releases it.
So it looks like they stopped surrounding them on this series because it seems like things were heading for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll
touchdown, get you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a first and goal.
They'll look to throw. In their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cards have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them free. Now here they're trying to do better and find the end zone. And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Stewart. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Even against double coverage, he got an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on it, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Carry here for Burgess. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points. Yeah, they had a quick strike opportunity last time while they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again. 2nd and 10. after one. 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Touch pass as they tap it quickly to the receiver. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. And just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed on to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. Now back to throw. Now the goal straight. It's complete. Shifts past it. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the 1st half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Here on 1st down. His throw is incomplete.
Well, momentary speed right there with that throw. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. It's Craig, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They got a little 2-point sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
There's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man incomplete. It's Peterson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. To throw now on 1st down. Touchdown Cardinals. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are able to stretch out their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Score Cardinals 14. Rams 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Stewart. Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left. But just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Stewart to throw it. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. On the return, here's Richard. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for a 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. Nice little juke. And out across midfield down to the 45. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Peterson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to bring big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2nd down and 6 now. Up the middle they go. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
This offense so far on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing the points, the better off you're going to be.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones. Let's go to a little piece. And not what the coach asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive. Looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decided to run a little screenplay. Maybe give their running back a little bit of space. Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory. 15 more yards there. That will be another first down.
These guys have definitely been on play in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. What you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They will throw on first down with Stewart. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Parrish, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Here's second and 8.
46-yard line.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll drop the throw. And the Rams got it. Well, the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Looking to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Push it back 8 yards that time on second down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure again, and down he goes again. Call a loss of 4 on the sack. It's making it number 4 and brings up fourth down now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
First down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Murphy. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And stretch of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This 2nd and 4. The middle they go. Parrish just at the 15. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action, they'll throw. Looking in zone, and it's incomplete.
Got open man that time, man. They'll put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead he fired an absolute bullet. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Drop to throw. Well, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They take over at the 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one to run for.
They got 29 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came around on the first play, attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Stewart sets to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Burgess. And takes us to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Stewart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And second down. the middle they go. Burgess. And the stop here will come off the 48-yard line. They'll get free as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's been tough sledding on the ground, but after that first down pickup, they've got to gain a little bit more confidence and feel good about starting a new set of downs, trying to move the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burgess. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down in second and right to the yard.
Running these run premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Stewart. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they do get it down. And now the throws able to slip inside the 5-yard line.
It's taking a while for his offense to get it going. They were freaky at the start, but they're all going now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Play action. Stewart. For Kittle, here it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Hands it off out of the gun. He's going to take this run for the Rams touchdown. Great effort there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run. Charles, remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Just right down the middle. And slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. This pass is going to end up being complete.
Until he was rolled up in his glove. I think he's a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't fumble, really. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring it in. They'll go for a loss of about 6, and that brings up 3rd.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. They'll drop to throw. Being chased out right. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. punter now, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there to 17 yards. Now the Rams are going offense here with the 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was to the passing game.
As a former defensive back, it's a physical reaction, watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 2nd down now, it's Burgess. And we'll get it out for a yard shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Pass complete to number 2. Crossover out of bounds right at the 25.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now again on the throw. Burgess. B.J. Ojolari able to make the stop. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, Stewart. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This defense knows 4th quarter, they need to make the play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and
to throw. Stewart. And the throw there will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his leg.
And this one is right through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So an interesting call there to take the three, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man complete. It's Craig. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and a couple. Now back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
The offense on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to thank the guys on D.
Big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now a give right side. It's Burgess. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Second down, here's Stewart. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6 sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the knowledge you have, make sure the ball is gone.